Hey, what's up, everyone? Just finished my walk for the day. Decided to go ahead and do my daily, I guess this is a personal reflections post, I guess. Anyway, such a beautiful morning. Going into afternoon now. I got out here kind of late today. Couldn't get out to bed. But that daily walk, getting those muscles moving really does help, especially at my age. I'm 42. So, anything I can do to increase my energy, I'm going to go ahead and try to do it. Took me a while to get out to bed today. Got out here kind of late, but I got out here. You know what I'm saying? I really did want to just lay in that bed and make this a rest day, but I had that already this week, so I can't fall back into my bad habits. Um, so what am I talking about today? Nothing really sticking out to me yet. Let's see. I guess I could talk a little bit about writing and my own personal experience with it. Um, it's hard. It's hard. I was sitting up last night revising a story that I wrote a few years ago, and like the talent was there, but the skill and the structure was not there. Um, and I got to work on that. I got to restructure that whole story. There's a magazine I want to submit it to, but the reading period ends at the end of this month. So if I want to get that story to them, I need to go ahead and revise it and get it done and send it on in. So that's what I'm gonna concentrate on that today. I'm gonna do a whole lot of editing on that story, and see where it takes me, and go ahead and get this career started. So yeah, the big thing I had is that I love to write, I love to read. I'm pretty much a nerd. I guess I don't really look like a prototypical nerd, but that's where looks can be deceiving. Don't judge a book by its cover, blah blah blah, all of that. That's true. You look at me and you see I'm unapproachable, but once you get to know me, you see I have a variety of interests and personality that doesn't quite click with a lot of people, but that's fine. So I used to struggle when the writing, which is something that I love and enjoy, when it became work, I kind of lost the desire to do it, and it didn't seem as fun as it was, But that's where I got a stalemate, and for the longest time I didn't write at all because I was fearing the structure part of it, the work part of it, the revision part of it. Nobody wants to publish a first draft as it comes to your head. Writers, at least some of the ones that I communicate with on social media, are a little egotistical, and they have unrealistic expectations that whatever they write is gonna be published, and it just don't work that way. Like I'm going back over my old stuff. There's syntax errors. There's sentence structure errors. There's verb tense errors. The adjective is in the wrong place. I left out all kind of words. I broke up an idea and just like I started the paragraph with an idea and I broke off into something else, and then at the end of the paragraph I went back to it. That kind of stuff that you don't see until you read it. God, I can't never get this lighting right. But that stuff you don't see until later, after you read it, after you let it sit, and then you come back to it, and then revise, and you'll see everything that you did wrong and that you can fix. And that's the thing about writing, I write and I write stuff and I like, damn, this is it. This gonna be it. And I put it down. And then the next day I go back to it and I'm like, no, this ain't it. And then I have to revise it. And then eventually, maybe after 2 or 3 revisions, and I'm still looking at it like, only then will you feel completely. I don't think a writer is ever completely comfortable with anything they write. But at a certain point, you got to stop editing and stop revising and go ahead and send it in. And that's what I'm trying to overcome now. Like it's a hard, it's a demon, it's a beast, and the only person that's gonna help me bust through it is me, and that's the hard part. The hard part is getting up in the morning, coming out here every day, going back home, free writing, and then getting that structure in, and then revising and writing, and then writing some more, and then writing more after that. It's a constant struggle that I have to motivate myself. But I'm getting better. I'm getting better. Especially now that I'm not working, I have all this time available, and I'm starting to get into a routine and a structure. It's starting to come naturally. It's just, you know, I think after so many days, uh, stuff becomes habit, and I think that's what's happening to me as far as my morning routine is. Now in the afternoon, like in the evening, I don't have any routine, whatsoever. That's when Netflix and my video games come into play, and I gotta have some type of casual, you know, uh, uh, deflection away from the work, so that the work doesn't overwhelm me, and that I can get the desire back again. So it's just a routine. I gotta figure out. Hopefully it'll come naturally. Hopefully one day I'll wake up and I'll be like, this is it. This is the routine. But until I get to that point, I gotta keep motivating myself and pushing myself. I connected with a lot of writers on Twitter and Facebook, and we do a good job of help keeping each other motivated. Just a simple word, just a simple word of encouragement, and some feedback on some written material goes a long way to help someone get that motivation again. Like whenever I see someone say, or whenever I see someone like one of my stories, that motivates me, it pumps me up. Even if one person like it, I'm sure there are others that might like it as well. So as long as I could keep seeing that, all this effort is for naught, I'll be okay. I'll be okay. It's a struggle. I'm working through it. Hopefully it'll get easier. I mean, the writing just pours out of me. That's not a problem. Putting it into structure form is the issue. The revising and the cutting and the slashing and throwing away my writing is not it's not cool. It's not cool, and I have to get over that egotistical part of a creative person's work. I'm pretty sure it goes not just for writing, for artists and actors and anyone who's in a creative type field. I would imagine that they have to battle with their egos all the time. I like to consider myself a humble person. I don't really brag. Lately, I have been kind of feeling myself. I think I'm comfortable in my skin. I pretty much have been my whole life. But I think I'm finally, I don't know how to explain it. I'm finally, confident in myself, and my self-esteem just continues to grow as I continue to shed these pounds. And my body's getting right, my confidence is growing. I see that people like my writing, so my self-esteem is growing. If there's a such thing as an introvert with high self-esteem and great confidence, I think that's what I'm becoming. That will probably take me out of the realm of introversion and into the extroversion. Somewhere in the middle would be cool. I really don't like small talk and like talking for no reason. And, like if I don't have a reason to talk to you, I really shouldn't have to. But the internal stuff, self-confidence, self-esteem is raising by the day, I think. I'm doing stuff I never done before. Engaging with people, doing these kind of videos, putting myself out there for the world to see. It's nerve-wracking. It's nerve-wracking. I don't want everybody to see this face. But I mean, if I want to be a successful writer, they're going to have to see this face. I think I'm going to put this face out there. So, hopefully one day y'all see me in print, read one of my books, check out one of my stories. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead, try to enjoy the rest of this day, get home, probably get a little quick weight training program in, and just write. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a good weekend. Like this video and subscribe to my channel. I've been doing good so far with posting every day, and I'm going to try my best to keep it up.